Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to a beginning of the work week edition of 5 Minutes with Phil. How was your weekend? I hope that you were able to get to church or at least have an online experience at church this weekend where God spoke to you directly and challenged you with His Word. I pray that you were able to minister to somebody else and maybe somebody was able to minister to you. So I hope that was your situation this past weekend. Now, we got this brand new work week. Let's see what God has to say to us today. And I want to give you today, once again, we're in the book of Psalms. I love the book of Psalms, can you tell? We're in the book of Psalms again, and I want to give you a great prayer that you could kick off your day with. Whether that be today, or the next day, or whatever day. This is a really, really good prayer from Psalm 143, verse 10. Psalm 143, verse 10. Would you join me in taking a look at this? Great prayer. It says, "Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your gracious spirit lead me forward on a firm footing." Now, this is a really, I think, a great prayer to pray. God, teach me to do your will, because you're my God. So what's that say? The first part of that prayer says this. Okay, Lord, today I want to do your agenda. I want to perform your agenda. I want to complete your strategy for me, even more than mine. And hopefully the two go together. And if they don't, God, help me to make sure that it lines up with what you want. But, it reminds me of Jesus' prayer when he's teaching his disciples, when he says, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. God, we want to do your will. And that's a great prayer to pray every single day. Lord, today, I want to do your will. I want to do your agenda. And so that means sometimes if you're like me, okay? And some of you have heard me say this before. Today's Monday. So I've got my set Monday things that I like to do in my work, in my office, on my Monday work day. And sometimes when God has a different agenda, I have to be willing to adjust my plans a little bit so that I can do what He wants. And I really encourage you, be willing to adjust things in your life to do what God wants you to do more than what you want to do. And this verse goes on, says, "May your gracious spirit lead me forward on a firm footing." Now, I like that because the writer of the psalm wants to be led totally by God's Spirit, not by his emotions, not by his feelings. He wants to be led by God's Spirit. And here's this assurance that we have. It's that last phrase in this verse. Lead me by your Spirit. Lead me forward on a firm footing. So here's the deal, okay? Just the other day, we had a little bit of snow and some slush. And when I park my car in my driveway, sometimes there's a bit of a hill right next to it. And if I'm not careful, I could slip and actually fall just because of the angle of the terrain there, of the grass and the conditions there. It could be not the greatest footing, especially for a guy my size and my age, I suppose. And Jesus will never lead you by his Spirit. He will never lead you in a place that is not safe. He will lead you to a place with firm footing. He's not going to set you up to fail, in other words. That's not what God does. In fact, God doesn't just throw you out there, cross his fingers and say, I hope this goes okay. He doesn't do that. He leads you on the best path, a firm footing, a place where you don't have to worry about messing up or failing. If we do it God's way, then we won't fall or fail slip or slide. So our prayer today is, teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your gracious spirit lead me forward on a firm footing. And if that's your prayer, I think God's going to honor that. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day today. We love you. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.